What's going on, guys? It's Joe here, back with Bountiful Gardens, Hillsboro. You know, time sure is flying this year, and with Turkey Day right around the corner, let's shift our focus back to the wild world of evergreens. Like we've said before, evergreens bring color, texture, and screening to your garden, making them one of the most versatile members of any landscape. And even though they're called evergreens, they come in a wide variety of colors, so they're sure to be a hue for you. This week, we're diving into an entire genus of incredibly hardy and versatile woody evergreen plants that no garden should be without. Let's learn all about the juniper. The juniper family is one of the biggest and most diverse families of plants, with so many varieties in colors, sizes, and uses, making them an extremely valuable plant in the landscape. You can use them as ground covers to suppress weeds. They also make great hedges, accents, and privacy screens. And because of their slow growth and tolerance to pruning, they work great as topiaries and focal points in planters. Not only are they extremely deer resistant, but they're very drought and salt tolerant as well, making them perfect for roadside plantings. And because of their dense root systems, they work perfect for erosion control on hillsides and slopes. So most junipers will get about 10 to 15, maybe 18 feet tall, and maximum 6 to 8 feet wide. Like some of my favorites in front of me, we've got the skyrocket juniper, the blue point juniper, our native Eastern Red Cedar. This is a cultivar named Brody that stays a lot smaller. And one of my favorites for its deep blue color, the moonglow juniper behind me. This grouping of junipers that I have in front of me, they all get to about 2 to 3 feet tall and up to 6 to 8 feet wide, making them perfect as low hedges, accent plants, or slightly higher ground covers to help with erosion control, like this beautiful gray owl juniper in front of me on the left here.
Junipers are one of the biggest genuses of plants in the entire world, and as you can see around me, there's ones with different colors, shapes, and sizes to fit every niche in your garden. For example, we have this blue rug juniper here that gets about 1 foot tall at maturity, but can get 8 feet wide, creating a beautiful, fragrant ground cover. But if you want a more unique alternative, we also have this gold Pacific juniper, which gets 3 to 8 feet wide and 1 foot tall. But if you're looking for a more shrubby alternative, we have this blue Pfister juniper, which gets about 6 feet tall and 10 feet wide. And we also have tree varieties, which can get anywhere from 2 to 30 feet wide and anywhere from about 5 feet tall all the way up to 90 feet tall. And one of my favorite junipers, the native Eastern Red Cedar, is one of those junipers that can get all the way up to 90 feet tall. At Bountiful Gardens, it comes in a quart, a gallon, and even larger sizes. What makes Eastern Red Cedar stand out amongst this genus is that it's got one of the strongest scents of all the other junipers, smelling similar to citrus and pine needles. Junipers are conifers, and although we typically call the fruits berries, they're actually cones that are covered in a fleshy tissue. And these berries are super important for our migratory and overwintering birds, as these are one of the last foods that are available to them before the winter sets in. They are also great for screening due to their dense evergreen habit. They also are a great shelter for a lot of our overwintering bird species. In the first few years of their life, they focus most of their energy into root growth, which makes them great at soil erosion as they hold the soil together. They also can tolerate a wide range of soils.
Junipers and the berries that they produce have a long storied history of both medicinal and culinary use. Ancient Romans and Greeks used the berries as sort of a cleanse for the liver and kidneys, and as a cheap alternative to black pepper. As early as the 2nd century, it was recorded that doctors and alchemists wouldn't go anywhere without juniper in their medicine kits, and they would use the berries to make tonic wines, which became a little more popular for non-medicinal uses and turned into the gin that we drink today. Meanwhile, in North America, indigenous tribes would use the berries to make teas and poultices used for cleansing and healing, and the dried seeds would be turned into beads for jewelry. Even today, juniper berries are the main ingredient used in modern gin production, and culinarily, they're still used in a lot of European and Scandinavian dishes to marinate meats and poultry, or make savory, sharp sauces.
And last but not least, let's get into some juniper fun facts. Juniper berries were used in the embalming process by ancient Egyptians. Juniper wood is used by the Navajo people to build ceremonial hogans, where they perform blessings and healings. In addition, common juniper has one of the largest geographical ranges of any woody plant in the world, and this includes surviving at extremely high elevations. And one of the best things about junipers is their extremely long lifespan. They can live for 350 to 700 years. But there is a Bennett juniper in Tuolumne County, California that is up to 6,000 years old. And last but not least, junipers are one of the most commonly used plants for bonsais. So whether you're looking to start your own or get one that's already started for you, come visit our Lawrenceville and Ewing greenhouses.
So, whether you're looking for a dense ground cover, privacy screen, mid-sized hedge, or tiny bonsai, you really can have it all in the juniper genus. And you'll find no better selection than right here at Bountiful Gardens. Thanks again for joining us on yet another one of our Bountiful Gardens deep dives. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you like this video, leave us a comment down below, and let us know what you'd like to see next. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of this amazing content. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.